Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnana channel. Let us try to understand the Japa. What is Japa? A little more in detail. Japa is a powerful tool for mental discipline, disciplining the mind and the spiritual growth. There are different types of japas, or you can practice in different ways. Mainly there are three ways. One is loud, Vācika Japaḥ. That is when you chant the mantra out loud, when you chant it loud, it is Vācika. That is, it is heard everywhere. Then whispering, Upāmśu. That means when you chant so softly that only you can hear it. There will only be a lip movement and it will be heard to you only. This is whispering. Then there is one silent. There is no whispering also. You don't even chant anything. There is no sound heard. But the mantra is repeated mentally without any sound. So among these chants, the silent japa, that is Mānasa Japaḥ, it is considered as very effective and then very powerful, because it allows better focus. Now when you are loudly saying, you are concentrating on your loudness, things like that. But here it is completely silent and it draws your mind inwards. Here there is very less distraction. There is absolutely no distraction from external senses. This is in the silent japa. Now japa trains the mind. How it trains the mind? Our minds usually they keep wavering. They move in chains of thoughts. So the thought, it leads, one thought leads to another thought, that leads to another, and that leads to another, and it goes on and on and on, and so you lose focus quickly. This is called as mental drift. So bringing it back to one particular thing is very difficult. But when you do japa, you deliberately, you forcefully bring back the mind back to that single thought, the mantra, whichever mantra. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. When you are whispering or loud or inside the mind, it brings back all the thoughts, whatever that is, it is scattering your mind, it brings back here. This is the effect of this japa. And the repetition helps break the habit of wandering thinking. This repetition, you are concentrating on repetition, and so the wandering, it is hindered. So the mind learns to stay on one track. This is the usefulness of japa. It's like mental discipline training, just like exercising a muscle. This is all. Now, there is an inner refinement through japa also. Every time you repeat the mantra, your mind is focusing on something pure, true and uplifting. The unhelpful mental patterns, that disturbing mental patterns like fear, anger, desire, they get ignored. They are just ignored, and as a result they fade away. This is called neutralization. By not feeding negative patterns, they lose their power. This process, refines the mind and makes it peaceful and pure. Now japa is prayer and connection to the divine. With regular japa, with performing this japa, the practice becomes more than one exercise, more than a technique. It turns into some kind of a devoted prayer. You are no longer just repeating the words. You are you are just conversing with the Lord. You are talking to the Lord. This action, this act invites the grace of divine into your life, which creates spiritual mentor, that is it creates punyam. This leads to inner clarity and awareness also. So the next one is you become aware of the mind. As you practice, as your practice deepens, as your continuous practice, you keep practicing, you become aware of how the mind behaves. You will be observing how it behaves like that. So you realize that you are not the mind. You are the observer behind it, something like that, you will observe. Then you reach a powerful insight. I can just be myself and comfortable in that. So that kind of a feeling, that kind of control over your mind, you get when you do this japa. This is the real milestone in spiritual, progress. This is a real milestone. That is finding peace within without needing anything outside. This is a great milestone. To summarize, japa calms the mind and trains it to focus. It removes negative tendencies and replaces them with spiritual thoughts. It becomes a heartfelt prayer and brings divine grace. It helps you discover who you truly are. Viewers, with this explanation on japa, we conclude this episode. I hope this was quite interesting, informative and useful. Please, we request you to completely see this without skipping and then post your comments in the comment box. Thank you, viewers, for your valuable time in listening to this. Thank you.